All right, so this triangle here is an equilateral triangle. With it being an equilateral triangle, what that means is that this angle here is 60 degrees. That side length going down is called the altitude, and the altitude on an equilateral triangle or an isosceles triangle bisects the angle and bisects the side length. So the whole side length is 2, so it cuts it into 1 and 1. So it does say what are the measures of the other two angles. So they were talking about these here, and we found them. They're 30 degrees, but it does say to explain. And then it also said to find the lengths of the other sides. So we found the length of this side here, but they're also asking us to find the length of this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on one half of this triangle, and we're going to do the Pythagorean Theorem. We have the hypotenuse and one leg, so we need to find the other leg. Okay, so the other leg is the square root of 3. This is the general rule or pattern for a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. The side across from your 30-degree angle is called the shortest side. The shortest side is always across from the smallest angle on your triangle. And if I had the shortest side being 1, then I would take that shorter side and I'd multiply it by root 3 to get the side across from my 60-degree angle. And I'd also take that 30-degree angle side of 1 and multiply it by 2 to get my hypotenuse. So in this triangle, if the hypotenuse has length 18, let's find the missing side lengths. So the rule is to go from the side across from the 30-degree angle to my hypotenuse and multiply by 2. So if I'm going backwards, which in this case I am, I'm going to divide by 2. So an 18 divided by 2 is a 9. To get the side across from my 30-degree angle to my other leg, I multiply by root 3, 9 root 3. So let's write all of that underneath letter C. Everything stems from the 30-degree angle. Or from, I should say, the side across from the 30-degree angle. All right, if you need time to write that down, please pause the video. But that is the general rule that we have in a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So number 2, we do have a 30, 60, 90 triangle. And we are given the side across from my 30-degree angle. So that's going to be simple. To get from the side across from my 30-degree angle to the side across from my 60-degree angle, I multiply by root 3. And to get to the side from my 30-degree angle to my hypotenuse, I multiply by 2. All right. In number 21, I also have a 30, 60, 90. Actually, all of these are 30, 60, 90s. So I'm just going to fill in all the angles. Okay. For number 21, we have the hypotenuse. To get from the hypotenuse, and then we should always go to the side across from my 30-degree angle first. To get from the hypotenuse to the side across from the 30-degree angle, I would divide by 2. 16 divided by 2 is an 8. Now to get to the side across from my 30-degree angle, to the side across from my 60-degree angle, I multiply by root 3. In 22, I have the side across from my 60-degree angle. To get to the side across from my 60-degree angle, to the side across from my 30-degree angle, I would take the side across from my 60-degree angle and divide by root 3. The root 3's would cancel out, so that means that this side would be 13. To get to the side across from my 30-degree angle to my hypotenuse, I multiply by 2. Number 23. I have the side across from my 30-degree angle. To get from that side to the side across from my 60-degree angle, I take the side across from my 30-degree angle and I multiply by root 3. A root 3 times a root 3 is just a 3, so a 5 times a 3 is a 15. To get to the side across from my 30-degree angle to my hypotenuse, I multiply by 2. And then the last one, I have the side across from my 60-degree angle. To get from that side to the side across from my 30-degree angle, I need to divide by root 3. I cannot have a root 3 in my denominator, so I'm going to rationalize my denominator by multiplying by a root 3 over a root 3. Always multiply by the denominator of your fraction. And so I wind up with an 18 root 3. And a root 3 times a root 3 is a 3. And then an 18 divided by a root 3 is a 6. So I have a 6 root 3. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to multiply it by 2 to get my hypotenuse. So keep in mind that when we're doing 30, 60, 90 rules, we should always be stemming from our 30-degree angle. So if we're not given the side across from the 30-degree angle, that's the side that you should be finding first. All right. Make sure to review the rules. And make sure to review the 45, 45, 90 rules as well, so that way you don't get confused. For 30, 60, 90 rules, the numbers you need to remember are root 3 and 2. And for 45, 45, 90 rules, the only number you need to remember is root 2. All right, that is our last special right triangle before we start to get into trigonometry.